Hello and welcome to Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. This is season 6, episode 10, and we're coming at you with the meat. So that's right, we're all about meats. Smoked, raw. This podcast is going to be chunkier than a good, delicious Italian marinara. I'm
Ooh.
Alex. Eric, what are you up to?
Hey, I'm a big old meathead. That's what I'm doing. Hey, bada bing, bada boom.
Alrighty, we're going to take a slight detour from the topic, the overarching theme of this year's sode, to talk about a letter I just received from the very own mayor of the city of Woburn, Massachusetts, Mayor Scott Galvin. It says, important information for all consumers receiving drinking water from our system. It is full of PFAS, and you should
nice.
keep drinking it and get kidney cancer. Well, it's not every day that you get a hand-delivered letter.
See, Alex, good for you, because all I got today was a text message, not even a handwritten letter or anything.
Man.
And it was talking about how Vermont state law could drive up the price of life insurers, and that I need to sign an online petition to say no.
Wait, the humble life insurer? Oh my goodness,
Exactly.
Eric. Life insurance is, that's the working man's profession. Wouldn't someone just think of the shareholders in the life insurance company?
Also, it came from a not 802 number, so not sure why they care about Vermont.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's weird. Maybe they don't want to pay more money or something. The city of Woburn is actually, since they previously gave a bunch of people cancer back in I'm going to assume the 60s, they're thinking about adding an extra filter. That, or we're waiting for the PFAS to mysteriously go down.
Well, I was gonna say, is Woburn on one of those brown fields, or are they already up into the black field sort of thing?
The black field is right next to Hanscom Air Force Base. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And so October, bad month for the PFAS. Didn't want to be drinking water in Woburn in October, but the rest of the months they've been pretty good. So
hey, that's not bad.
50-50 on whether or not we decide to actually filter our water some more.
I mean, obviously you're a tap water guy because you're not a damn city slicker, right?
Oh, I mean, I'm not one of those. Obviously, people in the city drink tap water. I'm not one of those bottle boys. Ugh. I don't have.
You need the extra flavor is what we're here for.
Exactly. I refuse to drink Dasani's finest water from New Jersey. So I drink only my local municipal tap water of varying quality, regulated by the government. All right, Eric, let's get back onto the main topic of this podcast, Eric. Some sort of, dripping with sauce, just big old flavorful cast this week.
Oh, are we talking about the main topic?
Yeah, we're going to slow cook it.
Well, it's the Baku Museum of Modern Art.
Ooh, the Baku Museum of Modern Art. Wow, Eric, that's that's like my third favorite museum of modern art.
Really? All the way in Azerbaijan?
Yeah, I mean, it high marks, for being in Azerbaijan, for being a museum of modern art. I mean, those were all points it has going for it.
That is true. It was established in 2009, which was a good year, if I remember. I think it was a good year for modern art museums.
Yeah, it really was a good year for modern art museums.
It definitely was better than the Modern Art Museum of 2008. That was a bad year.
Yeah, I mean, they went bad. The Modern Art Museums in 2008, they went bad. I mean, no one remembers the Modern Art Museum in Hoboken. So,
well, Hoboken, I heard, actually had a problem. That was back in 2008. The stock market, or the housing market, just the economy really went. The economy is a spiteful creature, and it decided to spite art museums the most.
Oh yeah, big old spite on art museums. So Eric, tell me more about this art museum here. What is your least favorite work in it?
Well, my least favorite is probably veggies in platter number 94. Mainly because I'm a meat guy, Alex. Like this podcast, we're meatheads, and too many veggies.
That's right. It's what's for dinner, and it's not veggie platters 91 through 93 or 94.
It's honestly, it's a pretty scary triptych series that just explores I don't know, it has that modern abstractism that just is
Yeah.
not for me. You know, I'm a humble meat kind of man. That's why I do appreciate the Baku Museum of Modern Art, because it has an entire wing devoted to decadent meat-based meals.
I mean, Eric, my favorite work is hands down Meat in Black by Van Gogh. I can't believe they have a Van Gogh there.
Oh, I can, Alex. Come on.
And they also, I mean, not just any Van Gogh, they have Meat in Black. So,
Do you want to know something even crazier?
what?
The last time I was there, guess what was on the rotating display?
What was on the rotating display?
Girder in gray.
Oh my goodness.
That was on the
That is
rotisserie,
amazing.
of course.
That was on the rotisserie display.
Right next to all of the food court, which was just rotisserie chickens.
Well, and since it's in wherever it is, they also have the doner kebab.
They do have oh my gosh, Alex.
Big old juicy meat stick. Just shave some off.
Name a better pairing than art and meat on sticks. Like, come on, dude.
They're both oil based.
Kebab and art, it is.
Yeah. All right, Eric, enough of this modern meat art. We need to talk about some meat poems, which are coincidentally also modern meat art. So, which of us is going to get our poem published in the whatever place that was, Azerbaijan Metropolitan Modern Art Museum?
I am. Do you know why?
All right, I'm ready.
Because this is a poem that I created. Yeah, this is it. All right, here we go. Manly poem coming at you. Because just like a good stew, it's all about the meat and it just can't be beat. No one can take me down. I'm the big hoss in town. Try to come for me, I'm taking bets. Oh, here come the meat sweats. I eat 12 pounds a day. It's better protein than whey. And now I have a new record way. Bulking and shredded, everyone should fear where I'm headed. I'm finally getting off the bench. And with my meat sweat-induced stench, everyone is gonna know where I goes, 'cause they'll smell it with their nose. Big, rough, and tough Eric is here, with his bulging muscles. You better stay clear.
Wow, Eric, that is a visceral imagery is cultivated by that poem for sure. Again, I really like how it conjures the image of you as the doner kebab chunk of meat just dripping with gains.
Gains and sweat. Definitely hits the it's not ocular because that's eyes, but what's the sort of the nasal sensation, you know? That's what I try and go for
Really
in
gets
my
them
poetry.
in the olfactory nerve, if you will.
Yeah, I really just my poems are about more than, two senses, the sense of sight, the sense of sound, like hearing, touch, and even seeing. I'm going for the sense of smell. I'm a smell man, and
Eric,
that's what I write for.
I got the poem for you. I was gonna say, 2 senses is I don't have 2 cents to give. I only have 1 sense, and that one is about the olfactorer. Okay.
All right.
So I got a little poem for you. It's called USDA beef.
I like where this is headed.
All right, it's a quick little ditty. You ready?
Let's go for it.
I have 1 question, so listen up. Do you have the senses of a pup? The rock is cooking extra well. So if you're not a sinner, it's what's for dinner. Hey, brother, can you smell?
I like it. Oh my God, that's good. That's pretty good. You know I'm all about smelling what the rock is cooking.
Exactly. Can you smell? Every day, brother. Every day.
1 word. What's the first thing that comes into your mind? Smell.
It's got to be the rock.
It's the rock. Everyone knows
it's
that
the rock.
If someone is walking down the street and they just scream, smell, boom, you're thinking about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and his lucrative wrestling career.
Exactly. And all of the delicious food that he is cooking.
The man knows. 1, he wrestles good. 2, he wrestles good. And 3, he smells.
Oh, yeah, brother. All right, Eric. I think this is the part of the podcast where we answer questions that we find on the internet that no one wants the answer to, or are sent in by our listeners.
That
And
actually do want the answer to.
exactly. So let's start off with one of those sent in by listeners. I found this one out back. It was in a shipment of old broken down skis. And I don't know how it got in there because this is a little letter. Okay, it says, Dewey Bros. I just purchased some new skis and sent them to PMS, Pimp My Skis, the Slovenian division of Pimp My Tractor. I am looking at doing some racing and can't figure out which way the gates open. They look like little pixie sticks in the snow. I'm hoping that the PMS boys will get the GPS working on my skis.
That's good. All right. Having dabbled in the race industry myself once or twice, it's hard. You never and also the programming behind that is very advanced because even the best don't know exactly how to get around some of those gates, or in this case, go through the gates. So, if I have one thing to say to this person, it's that the technology is too far out. You can't. It's a crapshoot. You hop in a race course and it's a crapshoot. Sometimes you go the right way, sometimes you go the wrong way. More often than not, you get beat up by these pesky gates and they pummel you down and make you feel small. They're gonna be like, they're gonna slap you around and then just stand over you and be like, ha ha ha, you can't go bop bop boop bop beep, and then you got nothing. But that's what's great about Pimp My Skis.
That's right. Pimp My Skis' new race track GPS will download the course onto their operating system, always using MS Linux, by the way, for its speed. MX Linux, for its speed and simplicity in programming, lets you run at race speed down the course, telling you which way to go around every gate in their integrated heads-up display.
Well, Alex, that's half of it. The other half is the flame decals that Pimp My Skis puts on those on those boards can't be beat.
Oh, I mean, everyone knows. Even Michaela Schifrin knows those flame decals. They're worth 0.3 of a second.
Honestly, the ones that the brand new Flames Extra Flamey, the brand new drop from Pimp My Skis.
Yeah, with the little blue flame in there.
Oh, it has a whole gradient, my man.
Ooh. Yeah, man. Them hot rod flames, they're going to make your skis way quicker.
I'm talking Guy Fieri shirt sort of flames.
Okay, Eric. Now, I got a question for you about which wax to put on my Pimp My Skis, okay? I know that the blue wax gives me extra mana, and the yellow wax increases my stamina. But what color wax do I add in order for a speed boost on the hill?
Alex, it's obvious. Chromium, baby. That's right. We got spray cans of chromium wax. You're just going to come in there and lather them down. So the base is going to be just as shiny as the top. And by the top, obviously, we are bleaching the tips of those skis. So you're going to have some frosted tips on that thing. It's going to be fast.
That's important. You need the frosted tips.
You got the flame decals. You got the frosted tips. And you got the chrome. We are the Guy Fieri of ski industries. So that's right. When you're rolling through looking for the best diners, drive-ins, and dives on the ski mountain, which is normally always the waffle cabin, you're going to be looking good and you're going to be skiing fast.
That is too true. All right, Eric, let me dig up another question for you. So I found this person name M at trying to be like M, and they ask, my biggest flaw is not taking out the meat to thaw in time for dinner. What's yours? I mean, I personally have never been playing video games all day, and then, mom comes home. Let's be real. Actually, dad comes home. And then the garage door's going up, and you're like, oh no, meat's not out of the freezer yet. I done screwed up. I've never done that. So
I have definitely never done that because, Alex, I'm smarter than you. And once I hear the garage door going up, I run over to the meat and just start slapping it.
Oh, okay. That warms it up.
All that kinetic energy that I get in slapping that meat around, oh my gosh, they never even know.
All right, well, now that we've got that out of the way, that neither of us have ever forgotten to thaw any meat, what is your biggest flaw, Eric, besides that one, obviously, which we don't have?
Let's see. My biggest flaw it probably has to be that my skis have not been pimped by Pimp My Skis.
Wow, Eric, you know what my biggest flaw is? It's
What?
not eating what The Rock is cooking. That's right. I don't eat enough USDA certified lean beef to get those gains, which is why I'm always behind you on the ski hill. I'm not bulking up. I don't have those meat sweats every day.
Alex, you are living a flawed life. If you think that your life is acceptable, honestly, you're small and you don't smell enough. If The Rock saw you right now, he would probably say, Alex,
Yeah,
I'm ashamed. You're living a flawed life, man. You got to get more meat in there. And then you would just, yeah. So, Alex, your meat diet is actually my flaw too, because being related to you, I just feel terrible knowing that you aren't eating enough meat.
Oh, that checks out. Yeah. I was going to say, I was going to fire back at The Rock by telling him how important it is that I got Frambly and that I make podcasts with him. But then I realized that wasn't The Rock. That was, that was just Don. So,
Yeah, that happens.
I
You
was going to be
can't
like,
win
but
them all.
I know. I was going to be like, but, Mr. The Rock, what about the Frambly?
That is half the battle.
I think it would have taken 6 movies for that to work in my favor. But, I was going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Eric. I think this podcast is super short, but you can't win them all.
Well, Alex, that's because we haven't even gotten to the main topic, and by that I mean tonight's big match.
Oh, what's tonight's big match, Eric?
Alex,
I'm ready.
I'm gonna let you in on a little thing that I like to call JDI Super Slam.
Wait, Just Do It Industries is hosting a Super Slam.
That's
this
right.
Thursday night.
Thursday morning.
We're doing a Super Slam.
And that's after this regularly scheduled podcast. Alex and Eric are going to go toe to toe on whatever topic they want to talk about. And that's right. Only one person can win. So who's going to win? Alex, I don't know.
Only one of them comes out with their pride intact. That's right. It's the Super Slam of poetry, baby.
Oh, gosh. Off the cusp poetry slam right now?
Lyrical smash down.
Let's see. All right, I got it. I'll start off. The moon rose high in the sky. Everywhere was peaceful. Nothing was nigh. As the scenery was lit, we stumbled upon a curious skit. There's a little donkey boy named Alex. And Alex he certainly had to get his fix, because that's right, Alex is hooked on drugs and he's as ugly as a pug's. This is what we're doing now because we are really bad with time management, and that's why this podcast is under new management.
Oh, dang. First of all, you should have rhymed whatever it was with you should have rhymed fix with pixie sticks, dude.
Oh, true.
But don't worry, Eric is slimy and gutless like a fish, boneless smoked fillet he wish. Those are tasty and delicious, a ski snack. That's why I'm putting them in my pack every time I go hiking up the mountain. Got that clangy mug, Snow Peak Titanium. So, spitting bars. I got a couple right there, Eric. What do you think of that?
Well, I think that's cool and all, but just you wait. Alex, you're a pretty cool guy. But do you know what's bigger? Them super thighs. That's right. Old Thunder Thighs here is big and mean and not lean, because he's too busy eating all his meat. And that's why he's in for a little bit of a treat. This man is so large, he's as large as a barge. But still, not as big as Alex's mom. Whoa, Bush.
Oh, Eric, I just got to pull the Uno Reverso card out right here. It says
No,
from
don't
the
do it. Don't do
referee.
it. That's my patented move.
Says,
You can't
man,
do it.
this one's from Eric. It's completely free. It's his patented move. He only uses it when he's in the groove. It says, your mom's my mom. Got him.
No. Oh, God. The pain. The pain. He got me. Oh, gosh.
Oh, all right. Well, anyone down in the comments, you decide who won the poem Super Slam. Eric, we got to thank our sponsors and get out of here. Now the podcast has gone long. Oh, no. What is this thong? He's forgotten his mind. He's out of control. He doesn't even know when to stop. He's gone. Oh, whew. Man, we are not good at time management.
That's why we need new management.
That's why we need new management. I think that was the rhyme that really won this podcast, Eric. That was the deciding blow.
All right, so this podcast is brought to you by Below Enterprises. We have head hamster executive producer Below out on the case, and he has just started his own production services company. Whatever you need produced, he will do it. He's got endless pockets and even fatter cheeks.
This podcast has been brought to you this week by Pimp My Skis Chromium Wax, the fastest wax in the world. P.S. Chromium Wax is not responsible for any pre-race checks that you may fail due to the ungodly amount of fluorine. I don't even know how you attach that much fluorine to chromium. Good Lord, there's no way this is good for the environment. Chromium Wax.
Similarly, this is brought to you by the People Against PFOS in Their Water. Similar to the occurrences in Woburn, due to the large spike of chromium infiltration due to recent events at ski resorts, all chromium products are now banned. And let's see, what is the word? If you're using chromium on your skis, expect 6 to 10 years in federal court.
This podcast is brought to you by Manly Stew from Big Hoss. Can you smell? I hope so, because it's a manly stew. Smell.
This podcast is brought to you by the Thursday morning Super Slam. Just Do It Invitational. That's right, the JDII is coming, and the #1 poetry slam battle in the nation. Do you have what it takes to go up against the reigning champs? We haven't decided a champ yet, but they're reigning, and it's the winter, but it's raining because of global warming. It's the champs, Alex or Eric, we don't know, but they're reigning and they're champs, and it's
Super Slam!
Super Poetry Slam.
This podcast is sponsored in part this week by Mitrikit in Black. Get a Mitrit in Black, a beautiful Van Gogh painting.
Obviously we couldn't have done it without Homegrown Hops coming out with their fresh new fake spring session as the weather has been warm for 3 days, and by warm I mean 50 degrees in upstate New York, Vermont, and New Hampshire. This is the first of the probable 6 early springs that we will encounter this year. And to celebrate, Homegrown Hops has created this new fake spring session.
This podcast is brought to you with generous support of Big Rosé and their new product, Silent Spring, full of all of the great stuff that makes the spring go silent.
Of course, we couldn't have done it without funding from Essex Junction Backyard Curling Club. The EJBCC is coming in hot and heavy this upcoming spring. Make sure to get out there for some bonspiels. The hot toddies are flowing and the ice is cool.
Get out there, slide some stones, and don't forget to eat some meats. All right, Eric, this has been the Meatsode, episode 10, season 6 of Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Eric.
And for the love of God, man,
just send it
to the Super Slam!
Yo mama so fat. I'm not gonna say that. Yo mama a lovely lady.